Today I want to talk about women's issues with their bodies. We've heard a lot about this, right? We are in a society that is really hard on the women and their body image and how it shows up in many ways in the world. I've done a couple other videos where I talk about this. This is the continuation of a reflection about how the relationship we have with our body informs every other relationship we'll have outside of our body, in the sense that the relationship with our body is the most intimate we have. There's no separation really between us and our body. And this is where we learn how we have relationship with the rest of the world, or even with other aspects of ourselves in the world. If you're critical of your body, you're world. So that's why I call the relationship with the body kind of the elemental relationship. As a woman who lived her entire life with chronic illness, I have a heightened awareness and experience of being critical and being kind of at war with my own body. And if you're critical of your body, you're going to be critical of other things in your life. How you perform, how you show up, how you're not doing that well in business, how you don't learn fast enough, all the not enough or the criticism that we apply to our body, we will apply in other aspects of our world. So as I was reflecting on the relationship with the body and how critical women are of their body, it occurred to me today that the issue is actually even more global than this. You know, there is something that is told out there in general that women, the feminine, seems to have a more critical view of the world. Women are described as being more critical. Well, maybe it's not in our nature, but it's in the nurture, right? If we are bombarded by images and messages that make us critical of ourselves, how can we not show up in the world but with a critical lens? How can we not show up in the world with a critical mind? This is what we've learned. So if this is how we learn to be with our bodies, then we are also learning to show up in the world as critical people. We've learned to criticize and judge ourselves constantly. And what? Like now we go into the world, we're going to flip a switch, and the criticism and the judgment and the disappointment is not going to be part of what we bring into the world. This is a reflection I'm sharing with you now. It was just like, oh my God, we're kind of really stacking it up on women. We thought that, oh, you know, poor women, it's hard because there's so much pressure for their body image. And yes, it lowers self-confidence, but it also changes how we view the world, because the criticism and judgment that we learn, the language, the words that we use towards ourselves, the inner attitude and point of view where we stand within ourselves towards our body, is how we stand in the world. And this is the lens with which we'll see the world. And I just thought, wow, this is a whole new level of what this pressure about body image does to a woman. So when we start learning to love our body the way it is today and give it encouragement and support, when we finally do that, we are actually going to change how we show up in the world. We are going to become even better human beings. So let's change how we talk to ourselves, because the stakes are so high. It's the stakes of who we are as human beings that can actually start with something seemingly as small as how we talk to ourselves about our own bodies. So change this first intimate relationship, and everything outward is going to change. And I think we can rule the world and transform the world and show up for the world even better and with more strength and even more love than we already do, if we work on that first or at the same time. I know I was redundant and I said the same ideas a bunch of times, but I had to come here before organizing all my thoughts because I really didn't want to lose it and I wanted to share it with you. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear if this triggered something in your mind, like a kind of ha-ha of your own. Give me a thumbs up. I love you. That's it for today. Enjoy this day. See you soon. Bye. After you subscribe to this channel, come on over to anniepaquette.com and pick up your free copy of my manifesto for the chronically different. If you live with a chronic illness, you need to read this. That's also where you'll get more details about my upcoming book, A Splendid Mess. Yes, it's a memoir. Once you're there, remember that, like me, my website still needs work. So please be patient with both of us.